Hi Gemini, this is your September 11th through September 17th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past, aka the ex spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. It's new love, but it's not, I don't think it's a new person. Anyway, we've got the Nine of Swords clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles clarified by Justice. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Chariot and the Ten of Cups, and we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Cancer, Libra, Aries on the table. What did you do, Gemini? What did you do? Why is this person going nuts? Because that's how it feels. They're going crazy, they're going nuts, and it feels like they can't live without you. They just can't. And this week, they're going to come forward with a very serious offer. As a matter of fact, this offer is as serious as it gets. Period. Period. Gemini. Alright, so let's talk about this real quick. We have the Devil on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. The Devil is the Capricorn Major Arcana card. But the Devil could be somebody who just can't stop thinking about you. And that's exactly what I think is happening in the beginning of this reading, right? The Nine of Swords and the High Priestess. We'll get to that in just a quick second. But back to the Devil, yeah. The Devil is a card of feeling this unnatural pull towards somebody. It's a card of attachment. It's a card of temptation as well. Alright, that's why I asked you what did you do? But anyway, the Nine of Swords clarified by the High Priestess in the beginning. This is them literally going nuts, right? The Nine of Swords, this is them falling really, really hard for you, and perhaps to them it's unbelievable because they've never fallen so hard for anybody, right? They feel this attachment towards you, but at the same time, you know, perhaps prior to this week they could make a move because of whatever reason. Like I said, this is somebody who is already in your life. You could be working together with this person, and perhaps they see you every day walking by, getting that cup of coffee, getting that cup of water, what have you, and it just drives them nuts. The High Priestess clarifying it. It could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the High Priestess is a card of a secret, so they've been suffering in silence, in secret. Alright? Whatever the case, here they come with the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Justice clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Again, those 3 cards, this is as serious as it gets, Gemini. Really, it really is, right? The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term, right? Again, an Earth sign indicator, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious knight out of all 4 knights. The Ace of Pentacles is the most serious ace out of all 4 aces. I don't mean to belittle the remaining 3 aces, but the Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. And you see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle. That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. It's just the way of the universe to highlight it, to zoom in on that pentacle, just to tell you how serious they are about you. Justice clarifying the Ace of Pentacles could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice could be them wanting to get serious with you, wanting to literally get married, right? Because Justice could be an actual place where people get married, right? Justice could be the legal system. Right? When people do get married, they sign a piece of paper, and then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government, and that would be it, the justice. Right? They want to tie the knot with you. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, but perhaps with the Fool card, this is you taking a leap of faith, believing that this person actually means business, which they do. Alright, the Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of moving in together. It's a card of relocation for some of you. They could be relocating, or the two of you, when both of you move in together, you may relocate. Right? But it's also a card of, you know, moving forward and not looking back. It's a card of victory, triumph. The Ten of Cups right next to the deck, this is what it's all about after all, right? It's a family card. It's a card of a commitment, marriage. It's the best card when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So yeah, just to sum up, Gemini, expect a very serious move coming from them. Okay, and they've been suffering in silence because they're nuts about you. All right, I'm really happy for you, Gemini. Congratulations. Gemini, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There's only two ways for me to interpret this, Gemini. Somebody here is going somewhere, okay? There's definitely travel involved. For others of you, you could be purchasing a new vehicle, okay? And then also hitting the road. Not necessarily, but if you're not going anywhere, you're at least buying a new car, okay? Or a new transportation, I don't know, a new horse or what have you. Whatever is in your area. Whatever you use for travel in your area, right? And with the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you just saying, yes, that's how it's going to be, or yes, we're going on this trip, or yes, we're relocating, yes, we're buying a new car. Okay, the rest of this, like, except for that Ace of Swords, all other cards, all four cards that actually came out, right? They are all travel cards. They could all be interpreted as cards of travel. So somebody is, again, going somewhere or buying a new car. It could be a family vacation, a family trip, or one of you is going on a business trip, or one of you has to attend to like an extended family. I don't know. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent X. Also keep in mind we still have a whole bunch of planets in retrogrades, including Mercury. So yeah, we got the Three of Cups clarified by Strength. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We only have water and fire on the table, Gemini. So, and Leo in particular, as a matter of fact. Leo is a fire sign. You know what? It doesn't really feel like an X. If it is an X coming back to you, it doesn't feel like there is anybody holding a grudge. There's no heavy feelings. You know, it could just be someone from your past, not necessarily an X. And I do see you guys getting cozy together. Just the two of you behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. Alright, Gemini, I'm just being honest. I see you guys spending some one-on-one time. Alright, so yeah, the Three of Cups, the first card I came out is clarified by Strength. The Three of Cups is a card of a reunion or a card of an event. You know, whatever event that is. Party, gathering, someone's birthday, what have you. Right, the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, somebody's going to be flirting with you, or it could be an invitation to go to that event, or for most of you, this is just both of you ending up at that same event, right? The Strength card, clarifying the Three of Cups, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but, you know, one interpretation of the Strength card is pure, raw passion, okay? And then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. The Ace of Wands is another fire sign indicator, but the Ace of Wands is a passionate encounter, if you know what I mean. All right, the Nine of Cups right next to the deck could be another card that could be interpreted as a card of an event. But one of the ways to interpret that card is a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. All right, so again, Gemini, you're going to be spending some one-on-one time with this person. There's nothing wrong with that. And I guess you can decide what you want to do after that with this whole thing. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini. This week we have the Hermit, the Two of Wands, clarified by the Magician. We have Judgment and the Seven of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a Virgo or perhaps even another Gemini. This is a tough one, to be honest with you. Gemini, I never clarify Judgment if it's the last card that comes out, and it is the last card that came out. Judgment could be a card of somebody coming back from the past, and it could also be a card of somebody having to make a judgment call. What I can tell you right away is that somebody is thinking or has been thinking about this. It could be you or it could be somebody else. All right, but they've been doing a lot of thinking, right? Speaking of thinking, the Hermit, the first card that came out, is the thinker of the tarot deck. The Hermit could be a Virgo you're dealing with. The Hermit is somebody who is going within, doing some soul searching, thinking, okay? The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of uncertainty, unclarity. It could also be a card of a multiple choice. So that could be the reason for all the thinking. The Two of Wands in the middle, clarified by the Magician. Again, with the Two of Wands, it could be a card of a choice, options. All right, the Magician, clarifying it, it's actually one of your major arcana cards, Gemini. You've shared with Virgo. Okay, but if you've been applying for a job or jobs, and perhaps you just went through some interviews, and they're going to be deciding between you and somebody else, and hopefully they will choose you, because again, the Magician is one of your major arcana cards. It could be you who is like a hiring manager. It could be you who is thinking about what you want to do with your business moving forward if you run your own business. All right? It could be a judge. If you're going through a lawsuit, it could be a judge thinking about who is right and who is wrong here. And judgment in this case could be literally judgment, right? So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. This is an important week. Gemini, no matter how you look at this, right? We got three major arcana cards. Somebody has to make a judgment call. Somebody has to make a decision. All right, and hopefully it goes in your favor. If you're the one doing all the thinking and deciding, then yeah, you are in the position of choosing. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Swords clarified by you, the Lovers, right? And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Wands reaching out to you. Somebody from your past, all right? They miss you. Whatever the nature of this connection was, I think they want to restore it. Some kind of truth could also be coming up. If this is somebody you had a major fallout with, they want to bury the hatchet with you, they want to reconcile with you, get back together with you. If this is somebody from, if this is your ex, right, coming back to you. But yeah, the Page of Wands, the first card I come out is clarified by the Five of Cups, so it's a message. The Five of Cups is a card of somebody missing you, regretting not having you in their life, or regretting not, moving forward with you, or something like that. The Queen of Wands is the one who is messaging you, right? Most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Temperance on the bottom of the deck, by the way, is a Sagittarius major arcana card. But at the same time, Temperance is a card of healing. All right, reconciling, burying the hatchet, getting back together, yada, yada, yada. The Ace of Swords clarified by the Lovers. So I think this is where you come in, Gemini. The Lovers is your major arcana card, one of them. It's also a card of a choice. So you'll have to make a choice as to what you want to do about this. The Ace of Swords, this card could belong to them, you, or both of you, right? The Ace of Swords could be some kind of truth coming up, or this is them being very honest, very sincere with you, right? And it could also be your energy, because you're the King and the Queen of Swords, right? That's your sword in there, so you'll just have to decide what you want to do about this. Okay, again, it's going to be up to you, Gemini, how you want to handle this. But I think if this person tells you they miss you, they want to apologize to you, they want to reconcile with you, I think they're telling the truth. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.